Hello, hello. We are live and we're going to talk about 15 updates and free shipping, our team incentive. So, hello, hello. Drop hey below or replay if you're watching the replay. And awesome. You can see my screen. I wanted to make sure everything worked. So, this is something that we really want to cover. We're going to go through the beauty buzz that launched today. So, every Monday, you can get updates from Avon. When you log into avonnow.com, scroll down until you see the beauty buzz, and then you can go to it. It does not update till maybe noon. I checked this morning for a little bit and it was not updated. So give it some time. It might not be there if you are early bird, but it will. It will show up. So what I want to do is give you some updates on what to look for coming soon with our team, with campaign 15, campaign 16, our team incentive that's ending, and then a new one that is coming out. So you can get in on it. Um, let's get some of you in here. All right. So, what we want to do is really talk about what Avon has to offer all of us. So, this is our free shipping offer right now. This is going on for this weekend. It says Sunday and Monday, July 4th and 5th, that our customers, any customers, can shop at your online store using the code FOURTH, FOURTH, all capitalized, on an order of $25 or more. And they get free shipping. Like, yes. So, who doesn't love saving that $8? And the other benefit of this is that we don't get the charge either. So, this is going to be your customers can shop. You can go in and place an order at your online store. I believe it will work for us as well. So, you want to get in there and place those orders. And remember, any orders that come in on the 4th or 5th will go into campaign 16. So, more than likely, any orders that come through on Sunday and Monday will not count until the next campaign. So, think about that if you're working towards incentives like Pathway to Premier, Count Me In, the $100 My Way, what else? Your trip for, we have a trip. So, you really want to be working hard on it to earn that. So, what this is really sharing how you can get free shipping, your customers can get free shipping. The other thing that I want to point out is to note the holiday hours. So, the Care Center will be open on July 5th. But the Zanesville Distribution Center will be closed on Monday, July 5th. That means customer service when we call in will be open, but the warehouse will be closed. They will open, let's see, on Tuesday. So our orders will start processing on Tuesday to be shipped out. So also be mindful of that. Even with your online customers, their orders will be processed on that Tuesday and Wednesday as well. So know there might be like a day or two delay in when you receive your order. So maybe it's a good thing that you get it in Thursday or Friday of this week instead of waiting until Monday if you were someone that needs that order like right then, okay? All right. So the other thing that I want to talk about is Avon fundraisers. Who has done fundraisers? You want to get in on this. You can talk to cheer teams, you can talk to baseball teams, football teams, band. You really want to start talking to everyone because even though school is out right now, school will be back in before we know it. And the PTO ladies, the squad moms, the baseball moms, everyone is planning their fundraisers right now for, September, October, November, and December. So you can get in and you can start sharing these flyers with everyone that it has someone that maybe they could do a fundraiser with. You can do single fundraisers too. So what does a single fundraiser look like? A single fundraiser is where, let's say, your niece is cheering this year, and it's going to cost $400 for her to have to get her uniform, her cute little cheer shoes, pom poms, all of the fun stuff. You can hold individual fundraisers. You don't have to do the whole squad. So you would let them look at the flyers, take them around to family and friends. They could take them, to their workplace, all kinds of things like that. And you can get up orders. The big thing you want to know about this is that you want to base their profit off of what your earnings is. So if you are a representative who has not reached premier or higher, then your earnings max out is 25%. So maybe you want to give her 10 or 15% of everything she sells. What if she sells and she earns $100? That is awesome, because that's $100 towards her uniform, towards her pom poms, her hair bows, maybe competition. They're going to have competition fees come up. So it's really going to help her have the extra money to do those things. Now, what if the cheer squad wants to do this? So you have a whole squad that wants to do this. Then they can all take the flyers to their family and friends, their coworkers. They can get up the orders. And again, you're going to give them a percentage based off of what level you're at. So if you are President's Club, I'm Honor Society, we earn 40%. So I can offer 25 or 30% because I am at a higher sales bracket. So I get higher earnings. A premier level is 30%, so maybe you could do 15 or 20%. Whatever you want to do, that's what you want to do. The other thing I want to talk about is that you want to collect taxes unless they have a tax exempt form. You want to charge processing fee if you want. It helps with like the bag costs, the flyer costs is usually what I use with the processing fee. What else? If you do an online fundraiser, you can create that link for them and give it, and then you don't have to worry about collecting money and the orders and then delivering and doing all of that to the squad. You're not going to deliver to each person that has that placed an order. You're going to deliver to the squad, and then they deliver their own orders to their family, friends, coworkers, things like that. But if you have an online fundraiser, then Avon will ship it out, just like this free shipping code that we were talking about. Avon will ship it out to the customers, and then you will only present a check of how much they earned. Another couple cute things that you can do is, the top seller of every squad, especially if you get like the whole youth squad, or maybe you get the high school and the junior high, you can say the top seller out of each squad earns a prize. Every seller, this would even be cute to do. Everyone, and again, think of it how you could do this. So it's completely up to you. This is just things that I have done in the past, but how to bring it into what we have right now. So I used to have a fundraiser with the cosmetology department at the tech school. So, high schoolers go to tech schools for wood shop, mechanics, cosmetology, all kinds of different things that they can really learn and leave there and actually go get a job doing those things, or go to school to further their education to get a job in that field. And what we did, we had an AM and a PM class at that cosmetology. And so each class, whoever was the top seller, got some goodies from me. They got free products. So something that you could do is for everybody who sells $50 or more, they could get a free lip gloss. That could be something just cute. So you could have Crave lip glosses. I believe that's the lowest price point that we have. And they're really cute. This is, I believe, birthday. Yes, birthday cake. And so you could, if 10 people sell $50 or more, you could buy 10 of them up. You, put it in on like your side order. It's a tax write off for you at the end of the year. But then you can all let them pick, from the colors that you present to them. So that would be something cute. Or maybe the top person who sells the most gets a Crave and maybe an eyeshadow and a mascara, or an A box that is full of makeup, or however you want to do it, because they're not going to really need the skincare like the ultimate. So you want to pick an A box that is beneficial to them. Not something that their mom or grandmother can use, okay? And little girls, especially the younger cheer squads, having a little lip gloss would be cute for them. Especially they can use that when they go to competition, when they go to their games, they could put on their little lip gloss and feel, all pretty and done up. So that is really what you want to do with fundraisers. I mean, start talking to everybody. This works for basketball teams, volleyball teams. Who else? My son is going to be, I guess, on the tennis team. I don't know how that works in Texas, so I've got to learn that. But I might do a fundraiser to help him raise a little bit of money if they go to some kind of competition or trips, or things like that too. So that's really what you want to pay attention to, is how you can really get this to benefit. Okay, so that's that. So when you go here, you can download and share. You can go to the fundraiser hub and pull that out. It also says the Good Buys flyers will now cover 2 campaigns. So the flyers, the Good Buys flyer, is the outlet. It's what we used to call the outlet book. It is our discontinued products that we are selling out of. They will be good for 2 campaigns. So starting with campaign 17, you will have that flyer good for 17 and 18. I will say though, okay, I will say they want to buy it as soon as possible, because if not, then they might not get it in 18. Okay, so I would go ahead and get those flyers in your customer hands in 17. Let them know that they can order either in 17 or 18, online, in person, whichever way your customer orders. But the earlier they can order, the better of a chance they're going to get it. So just a heads up on that. But that is really cool too, just because our customers love the outlets. I know I like looking at that sometimes. I have some customers and family that love the clearance section, and that's what they want to buy out of more than the regular books. So however they want to purchase products, that's fine. The other thing that you want to make sure your customers know, though, it's a final sell. So no matter if she gets a lipstick and it is not her shade, she's like, oh my gosh, we can't send it back. We don't do refunds. So you want to make sure that you get that in there too, and that your customers know that. So let's see, what else? Let's go to payment options. Now, payment options, that's something that you really want to look at, but I'm going to give you my take. Again, this is my take on what our payment option update means. If you are a representative, and most of you are this type of representative, you do not have a credit line, then you can only process one payment, one form of payment per order. So if you have customers who want to pay, with their credit card, you can do that at your online store, and ship their orders to them. I believe you can do payments before you place your order, but again, you're going to have to watch that, because they're not going to let you pay more than what your balance is. And again, if you are a representative And again, most of y'all are representatives who do not have a credit line. Very few of us still have one from years ago. There's a reason behind that. People left debt, let me tell you. And so I'm happy that we don't have to do this anymore. Some of my customers pay up front, even though I do have a credit line, or they pay me through Facebook, they pay me through Cash App. I know PayPal is on here, Venmo. I'm not sure what this one is, or the Z, no clue. So definitely drop how you get your payments from your customers as well. But you want to really pay attention to this. This starts next Wednesday. And one of the big reasons why they put this in place is because we started really having fraud come in on teams, of people just like they were stealing credit cards, or however they were doing this, and it was kicking back that it was fraud. The credit card was stolen, or the gift card was no good, or whatever it was. And so a lot of people, it was just hurting the company and the leaders and the team sales and everything like that. So Avon put in this payment option, updated it so they can't scam like they were doing. So we don't know where it came from, but Avon really didn't let this go on long. Which is really good. So if you want to watch the replay of what Avon shared in this payment video training, then you can watch the replay there as well. So that's that. Okay. All right, so let's stop the share. Let's go back just to me. I want to show you, you'll see some pictures pop up over in a couple days. I took some pictures with our Campaign 16 catalog because that's what's next. And I already put it on my stories. I started doing reels and TikTok videos. And so you want to check that out. So look for Arlena Gafford. But I've got to figure out how to change my last name on all of these channels and how to do that. One thing that I will be sharing, that I wanted to share a couple things. So one, Naturally Beautiful Tips right now is under construction. It does not pull up. Please do not go to that. I am so sorry if you are wanting some files from it. I have to do a couple of things to get that back up and running. Let's see what else was. I had a couple updates and it just like, oh, the samples video. So I will be sharing a samples video with you on how to create some samples and how to mail where it's cost effective to you and does not charge you a whole lot to do. So you save a little bit than what you would going to the post office, even though you're still using the post office. And what else? My customer list, I believe I found a way to really get customer texts out and emails out, mail the catalogs again, saving. So I'll do a video about saving on postage. Excuse me. But I really want to show you how you can mail flyers to your customers, how you can mail catalogs to your customers, because some of our customers who shop with us online want a catalog, and then some are good with looking at it at our online store. So you really want to base that on what your customers want. Team incentives. So this is literally down to the last couple of days of our June incentive. So remember, for every recruit that you have, one recruit, you earn a prize. 2 recruits, you earn 2 prizes. 4 recruits, 3 prizes, and 5 recruits, you get 4 prizes. So you want to hop in, get, talk to your family and friends, see who wants to make some extra money. Who's your best friend that would love to come in and save 25% on her personal shopping that she's going to do? So you can sign them up, get them to place an order. It has to be dated June 30th for the order to count and for the rep to count in this incentive. And then come June 1st, we have a brand new incentive launching for all of our recruiters. So drop below some things that you would love to get as prizes for adding people to your team. I have an idea of what I'm going to do, but I would love to see some of your ideas as well. So yeah, so lots and lots of things. Last but not least, you want to pull out your planner and you want to make sure you write down your campaign dates when you're ordering every campaign. When you're delivering your books every campaign, is it by mail? Is it in person? How are you going to follow up with them? When are you going to deliver their orders? Those are very, very important pieces when you start thinking about your business. You really want to go through that. And then I also have a notebook that I keep training things that I do, like my customers, any incentives from Avon, any incentives from me, I put in here as well. Team information. So I'll share about that too. So I'll do a video on a couple things on how I track my business, what I look for, those kind of things. So I hope you are having an awesome, awesome day. Go out there. Don't forget, we've got a Campaign 15 challenge going on right now. We're going to do some fun things as we go through the day and through the campaign. So just hop in there, check out the challenges, see what you want to do. And again, follow me on this page. So go to YouTube, or if you're watching on YouTube, click the follow button, click the like button, show me some love, comment below, and I'll say hey back to you. Share this video with your team, your Avon friends, so they can learn some updates too. And then last but not least, find me on Instagram and TikTok. I've got some cute little self-love videos and a couple little fun videos on there that I would love for you to go check out. Maybe it could help you, some uplifting words for you, or someone that you know that maybe needs some uplifting words. You can share the video with him or her. So, all right, y'all have an awesome day, and I will see you later this week.